Howdy. I had a bit stressed today because I had to make this ready. Yeah, this is made by or with used pieces already. Like many little pieces. Since the resources are limited. This was the sky at the moment I took the pictures. And a few minutes later it was like that. So I was lucky. But now to something interesting. I found this in the Alps and I didn't touch it the whole day since I thought I will never find it again. There is obviously some different kind of coloration. In that the quality could be a bit better, but we go with this. There is also this kind of feature which might indicate that there is even sediments moving. And there is another one. There are many of these, but this is related to the one we are watching at. And up here, there might be some holes in the ice. There might be also just rocks. I haven't seen any marks here that something would have dropped down from higher up. But I think that's very interesting. There could be something coming out of the mountain, like water, like these kind of things. And now I just noticed there's another one too beside that. That might be just a rock fall. The rock fall also could have been caused by eruptive material. It might be shaky up there. And here the quality gets even lower. We don't see anything anymore except these kind of shapes and cracking ice. And there are many interesting shapes there. And lakes, smaller and bigger ones, which are connected. And most of them are connected to the groundwater, I think. There is, oh no, that's a shadow. It just looked at first glance that there could be some water, but there isn't. So if you watch at these features, there seem to be peat as well. And maybe also iron-rich rock. Why I came here to watch these, there was somewhere an earthquake. Yeah, here. Let's put north where it belongs. Wow, this was very quick. Where are we? We are in Norway. Yes, I thought we are in the Alps, but we are in Norway. This doesn't matter at all. 19 hours ago. 0 kilometers in depth, other sources raspberry shake, magnitude 2 at 12 kilometers depth. So we are in Norway. But this is not the quake we were watching. Were we? Yes, I guess. Because this red spot was somewhere here. But anyway, you can make your own search about this. There will be many other similar spots if you just have the curiosity to search for them. And also here, there is a quake and the water vane starts right there. A few hundred meters from the quake, there's even a report. Weak shaking. Yeah. This doesn't really tell us too much. There is a deep trench actually here which goes into the sea. And there were these scientists which discovered like those holes in a row, and there would be much more of these. Check them out. They might be even bigger than the ones they found already. So, turned out we aren't in the Alps, or we didn't start out in the Alps after all, but check it out, there's something going on. 3 hours ago and 6 hours ago. Now let's check this out first. 3.8, this might have been downgraded 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer in depth, so very shallow. Woiwodschaft, Niederschlesien, near Jelensegura, unconfirmed. 3 reports, 10 kilometers in depth. So now here you can see it's unconfirmed, so it's not a quake yet. And it says 10 kilometers. This is what I mean by if there's 10 kilometers written, it doesn't mean anything, because there are always 10 kilometers. Yes, I don't understand one single word about that. Single lateral shake, very short. Hirschberg im Riesengebirge. So, very interesting. Very interesting. 8 hours ago, we have quite some solar activity. Sun is firing all kinds of things at Earth. There's coronal hole stream and CMEs and flares, even though they are not too strong, but these happen all together. So they might amplificate. No, can you say this? Amplificate? Amplify. Amplify. Ah. They might be amplify each other. So we must be aware of all the things they can influence. Like health and whatever things. Quakes, water, weather. Are these out of order? Maybe that's shut down. Everything is in place. Or maybe this picture was taken on a Sunday. I don't know. There is a cave. Chamberhöhle. We might have to check this out. Now. Chamberhöhle. Just in order to make sure that you know what we're talking about, or where we are. The Rhine River, which is drying out, like many other rivers are drying out. Chamberhöhle. Karst region, limestone. That's very impressive. That's very nice. You can see the sedimentary deposits, like different kinds of layers. Chamberhöhle. There's the river Rhine. Water. This seems to be a bigger cave. There seems to... Whoa, check it out. Oh, that's concrete. We don't count that. That's very impressive. Very nice stalagmites. Very nice graffitis. That's all fused together. You can see there's tetrahedrons all over the place. Fused together by the electricity, electromagnetic discharges, lightning strikes, thunderbolts. And there's still stuff going on, very much minerals and such, otherwise those wouldn't be created. So if we assume that every well all over the place is basically an active part of Earth's electric circuit because water works as the connecting element between ground and heavens. There is water in the air, there is water in the ground. So now let's have a quick read if there's anything. There might be many other like these kind of caves there in the region. Jamborhöhle info. Come on, try for me. Rheinfelden, Baden. Yeah, Germany, Baden. The Chamber Cave opens July 17th, 2022. Online appointment. Safety. Complete construction work of the Chamber Cave. Yeah, but we don't learn too much here about menu. Geology of the Dinkelberg. Dinkelberg might be a cryptodome, which means cryptodome is a volcano. Yeah, they don't tell us anything, but haha, there's a dragon. That's a dragon. They have many shapes and forms, many colors, but I would say that's a dragon. And this could even somehow be part of the representation of Venus. Sometimes it's like just a spiral or the lock. But anyway, let's go back. There has been other caves. Maybe they tell us how close they are. Here, Erdmannshöhle, Earthman. Leichinger Tiefenhöhle. We go to check out this because tief means deep. So this sounds interesting. Let's go there. That's quite far away, much. But there might be many caves in between. They are, for sure. It's karst regions like Croatia or... Whoa. Now that's impressive. That's a cave. Water, mineral water. We have different kinds of colors. They might also indicate the strength of the electromagnetic discharge. Who's that? That's a bear. Cave bear. Or what's left of it. There's a museum. So now let's check it out. Where is... Seitenriss. Yeah, this sucks. Do they have any Wikipedia page about this? There would be endlessly caves in this region, I tell you. So we are just watching at two of those, probably hundreds. Experience the fascinating world of Leichinger Tiefenhöhle deep in the heart of the Alb. And note, that's Alb with a B and not Alps with a P. That's a different mountain range. There's even a video and a bat Probably the bats are living there. Opening times from Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday is, I don't know, around Eastern or something. This is kind of Christian special day. So there's water in that cave, so probably there might be something related with someone's beliefs and the water and stuff. But do they have any guided and audio tours? Wait a second, that's boring. Yeah, there is actually not too much knowledge about that. Only those few pictures, which aren't really visible. Which is a pity. Should we check still one? Wimsener Höhle. Now that's the last one. Cave. Alright. Whoa. There's water inside. We have Wikipedia. It's amazing. The Wimsener Höhle or Wimsen Cave is Germany's only water cave. Bingo! Yes, water. Which can be visited by boat. It is located in the municipal area of Hayingen in the Swabian Alb, about 3 kilometers north of Rheinfelden. So you cannot just walk there, it's full of water. The Wimsen Höhle is Wimsen Cave, is Germany's only water cave which can be visited by boat. It is located in Wimsen. This we had already. Wimsen consists of a mill, a barn, an inn, and the Wimsener Cave. So no shop or whatsoever. Yeah, there's a mill, probably it works with water. Of the cave's 1,200 meters length, only 70 meters are accessible to a visitor on a boat. About 70 meters behind the entrance, the cave ceiling drops down to the water surface, so the rest of the cave can only be explored with diving equipment. I have been talking about like big crystal caves underneath our feet no one knows about and stuff like that. This might be not one of these, but that's just proof that in the middle of Europe you have huge underwater caves fully filled with water. The Zwiefalter Ach arises from the cave with an average flow of 590 liters per second, a minimum of 60 liters per second, and a maximum of 6,240 liters per second. That's almost, 10 times the average flow. 100 times the minimum. So it's fluctuating very much. It's even 1,000 times. Is it 60? 6,000? No, 100. That's what our calculators are for. I'm not into numbers too much. But I guess it's 100 times more. A very big fluctuation. And I don't know what's the time range where they know about that. And here they say karst, so I have been right about this as well. Lightning? Electric? Yes. Since all times. Everything is electric. But anyway. Yeah, this is getting goofy, this video. In 1910, the limestone cave was partially surveyed. It was not until 1959 when divers were able to penetrate a siphon that further explorations and measurements could be made. Weissjura. Yeah, limestone. I want to know about this river, or Zwiefalter Ach. What's that? Geysir? Cryptodome? The Zwiefalter Ach is a river in Reutlingen district and Biberach district in Baden-Württemberg, Germany. It is approximately 9 kilometers long and is a tributary to the Danube near Zwiefalten. The river is known for the Wimsener Höhle. Alright, so there is, a river coming out of the cave. Mountain water once again. And it is actually in a very interesting area. Danube, Black Sea. Zwiefalter Ach. That's very interesting. But I think I'll leave it here. That's already a very long video. Yeah. Mountain water. There's water pouring out of the mountain and catched up in this mill. I think that's the mill. They don't tell it here. But it all fits very neatly together with mountain water. What I think, like glaciers, are contemporary lava streams made out of water. And all the mountains where there's water pouring out are actually crypto geysers in a way, or cryptodomes. Since they are still spitting out water, they are not dead. The cycle is continuing. And now it seems the water is retreating. So there is like rivers drying up and the precipitation is changing, and also the weather patterns are changing. And we go now into the fall, so the fall equinox and these kind of things will be very interesting. Let's see how the sun's impacts are like affecting Earth. Do we have bigger quakes, volcanic eruptions, or whatsoever things which are related to space weather? And since all the rivers are drying up, this is a picture I created once. I accidentally zoomed in. White rivers, probably the most famous white river, or the source of it, is Mount St. Helens in the USA, and everybody knows that's a volcano. There is a glacier growing in the caldera of Mount St. Helens at record speed. World's fastest growing glacier within the caldera of Mount St. Helens. And beside it we have a white river, which extends quite far. We have white rivers in Italy, Germany, France, Italy once again, Russia, and they are all over the place, all the world over. And for sure, there where we just watched these caves, there are many white rivers. And probably have to check from somewhere if there's like newer satellite footage about the rivers drying out. Let's see how many of those are white. So maybe the water is just retreating before it comes back with force. So there will be too much water. Way too much water in many places. And if you think about weather, how does it relate to wide rivers, volcanoes, and such? If there's a weather event, there is an electromagnetic charge in the sky, and discharge events such as lightning, rain, hail, they're all electromagnetic discharge events. There is positive lightning which rises up from the ground towards the heavens. So, if there is so much electricity rising up within the ground and it makes the connection from ground upwards to the heaven, there is quite much water also included in the movement within Earth itself. So the water within inside the Earth in the ground will rise. And if there is a water channel within the mountain or the ground, or however you want to put it, let's say if there's a lake which is fed from below, groundwater, and if there's a surge of electric energy which makes then a connection to the heavens, there will be water rising. Because of the charge differential, it's going to be different. And if there's minerals involved and all this, they are always involved, it depends on many things about the geothermal potential of the region itself and the weather system, and like it's all very complex. But anyway, I think I leave it here. Yeah, thanks. Bye.